Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. All right, everybody, today is May 1st, which means it's gardening tour time, and I'm so excited. First, we have Mom's flowers that are growing here. They've started to come back. This is my summer garden, and I've been showing it to you. I put a little tansy plant in with each of the other plants that I'm starting because it just helps things to grow better. This is my tomatoes. I got these tomatoes from In My Gardener, and my first 6-pack of them did not grow, so I'm trying a second 6-pack. And these are what's left of my vegetables growing in here. It's melons and cucumbers and Malabar spinach coming up there. Tomatoes, those are Amish paste. Next to it are my Jimmy Nardello peppers. And in the back here are more Amish tomatoes. And I think I put some little cucumbers in there that are coming up. Yeah, those are cucumbers. Well, here's an exciting new thing for summer. These are my peanuts, and I have some lettuce growing amongst my peanuts. These are the little black ones, so these are mini peanuts. They used to sell these at Baker's Creek, but they don't have them anymore. This is a flower. It's a vine. It grew on its own. The birds planted it, but it's a beautiful vine. It has beautiful white flowers, and in the summertime, and it fragrances this whole area. Down here is my beloved red vine, red celery. Here's some kale, dwarf blue kale. This is another one of my, ooh, that one's nice and red. Another one of my cooking celeries. Then we got my spearmint patch. In the summertime, I love some spearmint. It's all organic. I don't worry about things on it. And now, let me show you. This is my berry patch. Ooh, I beat the animals to these. It looks like I'm gonna get this one here. That one looks nice and red. Yeah, buddy. So I'm gonna take that in the house and clean it off because I see some, oh no, that's where I took mine. But I see some web in there, and I don't want to be infected by the creatures that are laying in wait on my berry plants for animals. So these are autumn gold, so they're like a gold raspberry. And if you look closely, you can see that it's full of raspberries. Right next to it is a parsnip. And next to that are my beautiful calla lilies. And this is a parsnip that is in bloom. Parsnips are my emergency food, guys, so I don't usually eat them, but I grow them because they last 2 years. So for 2 years I have food security. This is more raspberries, but these are red raspberries. It's the only kind that I've been able to successfully grow in the ground in Southern California. So I'm very excited about that. More parsnips. This is chicory. This is a cabbage that has flowered, and it's looking cute. There's other herbs growing underneath here. This is a French parsley that I really enjoy, and it's doing good there. And this is a California cherry tree. Let me step back because everybody laughs at me when I say there's a California cherry tree. I grew this tree from seed, and it's 3 or 4 years old. I got the seed from Strictly Medicinal, but when I went to ask them questions about it, they said they don't sell this seed. But they used to sell California native fruits, and I guess they don't anymore. And not only do they not sell it because I've got it so long ago, they don't even remember selling it in the past. Okay? And these are my chrysanthemums, which are starting their summer bloom. They bloom twice. They bloom in the springtime, and then they bloom again in the fall. That's Brussels sprouts, and it's starting to set Brussels sprouts. This is my onion and strawberry patch. It's always a strawberry patch, but I move things like beans or onions and different things like that in and out of this spot to keep it healthy. And as we can see, I was too late for that one, but I was going to show you, we're getting strawberries. So somebody with a big mouth ate a bit of it. They left part of it because whatever they were too, they couldn't eat more. This is my collard green tree. You know, Southern California, we grow our collard greens on a tree. It doesn't flower in my area because I don't have enough chill hours, but I have found that people who try to grow the same tree in the Bay Area, it does flower in their area. So it's only a tree in areas that don't get like frost. More parsnips. You're going to see a trend with that. These are my sweet potatoes. And guys, these are dwarf sweet potatoes. That's why they're not taking over crazy. They are dwarf sweet potatoes. They are not the longest growing sweet potato out there. My aqua dulce fava beans are really hanging in there. I got to show you the size of these beans. You see that? And it's full of them. You're probably wondering why I'm not harvesting. These are the beans that I'm growing for seed. I got to have seed next year. And we don't know if everybody's going to have seed. So I'm growing my own. And you see as you go up the bean, it gets a little smaller up there. This is a little late for these beans. Normally they've grown out by now. It's May. And they got their beans on them. And but they're still hanging in there. And they were growing towards the sun. I wish they would have the good sense to grow towards the shade. I got some new strawberries that I put in over here in the path. This is another of my red celery. Love it for cooking. My chicory is going to flower, but it is a perennial in my area. It is in the dandelion family, so I'm good. And let me zoom this out so you can see. My kale over here was just Ragged Jack. It is going to seed. That is how I plant my Ragged Jack. I let it go to seed. The seed go wherever they want to, and that's how I get my food. This is my other onion bed, and you can see my pinks are in flower. My cauliflower has died back, and I'm just drying out those canes so I can use them for planting stuff. My boysenberry is in bloom, so it's putting on fruit. But this whole bed is full of onions of all sorts. So those are onions that I got from the store that they said were chives, but as you can see, they are not. They are bunching onions, but they're still edible. This is my thyme. I have a little squash and a bean plant there and some onions. This is my salad bowl. And let me take you in here. You know, in summer you need to cover your lettuce to keep it going. So this is my drunken head frizzy woman. It made it through 80 degrees and did not bolt. This is my spinach. Didn't bolt. This is Villeray spinach. It's a French spinach. It was in full sun at 85 degrees and it didn't bolt. But luckily, my carrot has decided to grow tall and flower, so that will provide shade. And those are those little Parisian carrots under there, and a cause romaine lettuce, you know, and mache. I got all different kinds of salad greens there. This is a dahlia because I'm a girl and I gotta have some flowers. My tansy lettuce has gone to seed, so I'll get seed for next year. Over here, carrots and lettuce growing that grew up from seed. This is my official parsnip bed. As you can see, there are parsnips everywhere. Like I said, I don't pull them unless there's an emergency. And let me get through here with you. That's my turnip bed. It's doing real good. And you can see the turnip bed is in shade. So I had to reach down here to show it to you because you couldn't see it in the full sun. You see, when I come up here, the sun kind of blocks it. And that's my bean bed, which is doing good. And there's okra in there too. If you know what okra seedlings look like, they are in there. Let me see if that's an okra seedling. So they're coming up too. And let me come around here. I got a lot going on, you know. It's that summer gardening time. And here again, I gotta lean down, show you my secret gardens. There are my squash. As you can see, they've adjusted and they're doing good. You know, they're not far from the sun. So, oh, this one's even in the sun, and it's like no problem. I can take the sun. Okay, so, and then you see, I don't know how I got so tired. There's more fava beans over here, and this is the first vegetable I ever successfully grew in my garden. These are a radish, but it's rat tail radish, so you eat this tip here, and you can eat the leaves, and it's already getting a start on its season. And you can see the fava beans there. These fava beans are growing in more shade, so they're not growing as fast. See my spinach. These are lots of evergreen spinaches, so I can eat them all the time. I'm sorry, guys. This is my oats, and this is for forage for the animals. Yep, I do that. That's my forgotten bed that I'm weeding, and I got half of it done. I got to get the other half done soon. And this is my bed that has beets. My cauliflower here is going to seed. I let a lot of stuff go to seed. I could have ate the cauliflower. This is my spinach. As you can see, that spinach has been eaten, but it's carrying on. Maybe I'll get some. I'm going to keep on growing it. This is my beet and carrot patch. You can see the beets there. That is a carrot. That's my St. Valerie carrot that's gone to seed. And this is my chicory patch. That chicory's gone to seed. These other chicories I am still eating. And you guys, this is that lettuce, bib lettuce that I got whole and planted from the grocery store. Butter lettuce. And as you can see, it is drought tolerant and it is not going to seed. Oh, let me show you this. Ha ha ha. Bell peppers. I overwintered this and it is full. I mean, full of flowers, okay? So it's probably got little bell peppers on it by now. So we got that going on. And this is chicory I'm still eating. More strawberries. Let me keep on going. Raspberries, finally with leaves on them. And this is what I got going on here. You'll see lots of holes in here. As the plant gets bigger, I just move it over to these pots here. So as I'm moving things over, some animal in the yard is eating my saltwort. But saltwort is a very strong tasting vegetable, so I figure that creature must be a little, it must be needing some vitamins and stuff, so I'm not begrudging the animal trying to survive. These onion seeds just sprouted late. I didn't even know they were in there, but that's my backup spinach. And you can see my other herbs in here. This herb here, salad burnet, is growing good. I don't know what herb that is, but I like it. Chard. Don't they look juicy and delicious? I figure this must be a flower or something. I don't know, but we'll see. It's pretty. And these are my backup onions. Like I said, I keep your backups, guys. You never know. This right here is wormwood. Love me some wormwood. And guys, that's everything. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.